Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to Simply Carolyn. Tonight I am going to be making a dip, a Rotel dip, and I have some corn chips to go along with it. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to tell you my ingredients. I have a 2-pound package of Velveeta, and I've already cubed it. And I also have 1 roll of Jimmy Dean breakfast sausage, the Country Mile. I have a huge pack of hamburger meat. I'm only going to use half of it. And I will be using the other half of it to make my homemade chili for another meal. Also, I have just a half a block of cream cheese, so I'm going to go ahead and just use that to get rid of it. I have this giant bag of chips, and I'm just going to move this out of the way to make room. Okay. And in this bowl, I have a bell pepper and onion chopped to put in my hamburger meat. I'm going to also mix in this package of sharp cheddar cheese. It's an 8-ounce package, but you can use whatever kind of cheese you like. I have 2 cans of the Rotel, and it is the diced tomatoes with lime juice and cilantro. And I will be using my Flavor Gods everything seasoning to season my hamburger meat, lemon pepper, accent, and garlic powder. So y'all, let's go ahead and get started. I already have my pan over here heating up, my frying pan, so I'm going to start with browning my meat. And I'm using my iron skillet. Okay. Let me make sure y'all can see. There we go. So I'm going to start with this breakfast sausage. And I will be using this whole roll. This just gives it a little extra flavor. I like to combine this with hamburger meat. I can't do the ground turkey because it does not agree with my stomach. So if I'm going to mix something extra, it will be the breakfast sausage. Isaiah, can you hand me a fork, please, sir? Thank you. And you always want to break your meat down. And I'm going to turn this down, y'all, because the cast iron skillet, it heats up pretty quickly. And if you're not careful, you will burn your meat. And all you have to do is just keep taking your fork and just working with it. Make sure you scrape the bottom so nothing sticks. And so now while that's going, I'm going to open my ground beef and take out what I want to use of that, and then I will just freeze the rest until I'm ready to use it. And this pack, y'all, that I have here, let me back you up some. This pack that I have is a family pack, and it is 3 pounds. So I'm going to I'm using about that much of it, y'all. This part right here. So I'm going to go ahead and get that in my skillet. Now I want season. Whew. Just dump that right in there. Okay. And this is what I have left out of that big pack. So that'll make another meal. For another, that'll be enough for another dish. Okay. Let me bring you back in. And now I'm going to season this hamburger meat. The sausage has its own seasoning in it, so you don't need to season that. But the ground beef, make sure you put your seasonings on. You can't be afraid to season your food, because if you don't, it won't have no taste. So now let me turn this back up a little. Okay. So now, this is where I'm going in with my seasonings on my hamburger meat. Okay, so I'm just sprinkling in like so. This is my lemon pepper. Gonna do the same thing. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm working with one hand and trying to make sure I capture what I'm doing with the other. Okay. Now, my Flavor Guys Everything. I'm going to do the same. I don't measure. I just sprinkle some. I'm able to eyeball it because I've been doing this for a while. So, if I had to give you a measurement, I would say use maybe a teaspoon each. And this is my garlic powder. You can use as much of the garlic powder as you like because it has no salt in it. It's just the powder. Okay. And now, let me see, can I boost my camera up some, y'all? Because I do want you to see what I'm doing. Let's see if we can get a better shot. Let me see what I can do about this. I have got to order myself. Let's see. Did that help any? Yes, that did. Okay. So now, I'm just gonna break this apart so that all of it gets cooked evenly. And then once this is done, I'm going to transfer it to another pot because I need something that's deeper. Okay. And you can see how all of that is browning on the bottom. So what I'm going to do, y'all, I'm going to give this a chance to cook. Then I will come back. I'm going to go ahead though and empty. I'm going to go ahead and add in my bell peppers and onions because I want them to cook with the meat. That's what helps give it the flavor. So I'm going to put all of that in so that we can have all those delicious flavors cooked together. And all you have to do is just keep stirring it until it's done. You'll know when it's done. And if there's any fat residue left over, you just drain that off. Okay? So what I'm going to do is go ahead and let all of this finish cooking down. And once that is cooked down and I've drained it if I need to, then I'll be back. So y'all stay tuned. Okay, y'all, so I am back and my meat is done. I'm going to give y'all a peek at what it looks like. This is what it looks like. And I did add some more flavor into it, y'all. So like I said, when you are cooking, season your food to your liking or to your taste. So now what I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to go ahead, before I add my cheese, and let me tell you, the everything and ginger and a little bit of garlic powder is what I actually added to the meat, and it tastes good. So y'all make sure you taste your food before you get ready to serve it to any. Before you put it all together, taste your meat just to see if you need to adjust your seasonings. So I'm going to go ahead and this is a 10-ounce can of the Rotel diced tomatoes with lime and cilantro. So I'm using 2 of those, and I did drain the water off of them. Going in the second can, and I'm going to give it a good stir. Trying to make sure my hand is not in the way, y'all. So I'm just going to stir that in. I wish y'all could smell my kitchen. It smells amazing. Okay. Now once I get that stirred in, excuse me, let me get rid of these cans. Whoops. It's real life, y'all, so I'm not editing it out. This is real life here. So y'all excuse that. I'm gonna put you on pause to get you straight. Hold on. Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. My camera fell. But anyway, we're gonna proceed on. I just put in my 2 cans of cilantro, and I have this half a pack of cream cheese that I used for another recipe, and I'm just going to add that in so that I can get rid of it. I don't want to waste nothing. I'm going to have to turn my fire up some more as well. And now let's see, I'm going to add my pack of sharp cheddar. You don't have to, this is optional. You don't have to use this, but I love sharp cheddar, so I'm adding it in. Okay. Adding that in. And I'm going to go in with this whole box of 32-ounce box of Velveeta. So all I did, I turned it up to get it started, but I'm not going to leave it like that because the cream cheese and the Velveeta has to break down and melt. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put the Velveeta in. And as it melts down, if I feel like I need to thin it out some, I'll just add a little bit of milk. But I will let you know if I do that. So I'm going to go ahead and get this dumped in. I'm going to put my lid on it. So that, well no, I'm not going to put my lid on it because I don't want it to steam. I just want it to melt. So I'm not going to put the lid on it, but I'm going to keep it down on low and let it melt slowly. And like I said, if I feel like I need to add some, if I need to thin it out some, then I'm just going to add some milk. So y'all stay tuned. I'll be back. Okay, y'all, I am back. And this is my finished product. It's nice and creamy, as you can see, nice and thick. And what I did do, I did add some, I added some milk to it because it was real thick. So once you get your stuff together and you try it and taste it and make sure your seasonings are good, just make sure that you put a little bit of milk in it if it's too thick for the consistency that you like. So now I have my chips here, and I'm going to fix a bowl. And tonight my husband is going to be my taste tester. So y'all bear with me. Give me a minute just to get it fixed. And he's going to tell you how he like it. See, all it's nice and thick. As well as delicious, and it don't take long to cook at all. Your family will love it. I know this pot ain't gonna last because my folks around here love to eat. Get that cheese. I'm gonna give them some chips. And I have a humongous, well actually 2 humongous bags of chips, y'all. So now, this is what it's looking like. A nice bowl of dip and chips. So he's gonna go ahead and try it.
Yeah, it tastes real good.
Try it with the dip. That's good?
Real good. Good.
Alrighty. Well, I thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this. And I'm going to come back with probably some buffalo chicken dip on another video and some spinach dip. And I may also try some seafood and crab dip. So if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead, come on and join my family. I'll be glad to have you. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment if you feel so. And I thank you for joining me tonight. And I will see you on my next video. And thank you for tuning in to Simply Carolyn. Goodbye.